Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. Hope you're having all a good day. Gonna get back into some Long Dark today. We're also gonna be doing a little Planet Crafter this afternoon. We're gonna be starting a brand new ready-to-go guide today. We have done our HRV start. We've done our Forlorn Muskeg, Timberwolf, and Ash Canyon starts. This week, we're gonna do a Blackrock start. We already got it loaded in. I had to get these, now that we don't have as much randomness as we can, I had to load one in early, but there's a Blackrock start there. We've been alive literally for like 2 seconds in it. And we're gonna get going in a Blackrock start, so welcome. This is how I live this is how I live with a Blackrock start for the first, 9 hours of the game or so. If we survive at all. That's gonna be the trick, if we survive at all. So we have to figure out exactly where we're at here. It looks like we are... Oh, this is gonna be tough. We may not live. We may not live. That's gonna be tough order here. All right, there's a car. Very interesting. I've not ever had this. I've not really ever had this spawn spot. So this is going to be crazy. We may not live. We may not live in this spot. We may have to re-roll another one. To be honest, I'm really scared right now. I am really super scared right now. Okay, that's the river. Which we could just fling ourselves into if we wanted to. Okay, there's the broken bridge. I sort of know where I'm at now. Oh yeah, this is a horrible place to start. Oh my god. This is a horrible place to start. Hey, Triplewood with a 7-month resub. Hey, Beastie, how's it going? Lightning Cloud, how you doing? Nikita, hello, hello. Chris, how you doing today? Woo! Thank you for that 7-month resub, Triplewood. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate that. Well, we're gonna do the best we can. We'll see if we can survive it.
Triplewood 76 just resubscribed for 7 months.
Well, we'll check the cave up here. Yeah, I'm not. This side is a weird side to start on, for sure. Doable, but very weird. At least there's a few cattails over here. I guess that's something. We're getting some good sticks. That's nice as well. I guess I should keep the cattail heads, just so I have tinder. Not that I have any matches to light a fire with, but hey, we're gonna be prepared. We're gonna be prepared. We're gonna be prepared. Yeah, well, Astrid, you're just gonna have to chill out there. Your feet are not that important. Also got super turned around at Milton, forgot how to get to the basin, and honestly I thought you had to go past the bear, where the bear lives, but nope, went down and the lake killed all the rabbits. Turns out it just leads back to the road. Oh man, yeah, you can get, it's easy to get turned around in this game. Really easy to get turned around, Beastie. I can't say I blame you. Sorry, after about the first sentence of that, my brain isn't reading any more of it. All I see is words jumbled together. Sorry. Yeah, anything over 2 sentences and my brain just turns off, Beastie. I don't know why, but my brain just does. Hey, there's a can here. We got a can. And we got some more sticks. And there's a little bed here. But there's nothing else. Alright, well that's awesome. Yeah, getting turned around in zones is not tough to do. It's not tough to get turned around in most zones, actually. Alright, so we're gonna head up to the trailer. I don't know if that's the best option for us or not, but that's what we're gonna attempt to do. A bear stalked you and so did a wolf. Well, that's always fun. Oh, shimolies. God dang it. Yeah, bears and wolves stalking you is always a good time. And of course it's foggy out too, which makes this even more exciting. To be honest, I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this one alive. I'm gonna pick up stuff like we did, you know, like we did before. I left my hammer behind. So glad I didn't take it to the basin. I'm so glad it didn't take me to the basin. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and then you left your hammer behind just to add insult to injury, right? Well, here we are, crossing a log. Should be interesting. Hey, Shiv, how you doing? So we're on the, if you're looking at the map, we're on the far west side of the map right now. Far west side of the map. Now, the good news is that in this specific area, there's no timber wolves that we're going to have to face. Bad news is there's not a whole lot here we can do. There's not a lot we can do here, which kind of sucks. I'm not even sure if we're going to get a... I don't even know where we're going to get matches here, if we're going to get them at all. Far West is Forger's Lament. Well, the Far West, in the northern part of the Far West, yes. We're in the southern part of the Far West. Right now we're traveling up to the, there's a little, there's a hut up here. One of those little, what you want to call it. One of those trailers, I guess you could say. Also, can you eat 0% dog food even if I get to level 5 cooking? Even if you can't, even if you have or if you haven't got to level 5 cooking. I mean, you can eat it. It may do something bad to you. It may do something bad to you, but you can eat it. Oh, Jesus criminy. Stop throwing rocks when I'm trying to get these. Okay, I'm gonna put these rocks away because I don't need them. Go away. There we go. So yeah, we're sort of in the southern area of this, and I'm trying to get over to the... There's a hut over here that I want to get to. Now, the doggos could be over at this hut. I mean, they can come up to it, which would be kind of scary. Hey, look, there's a maple we can't do anything with. Yay. And there should be a bridge off to our... As we round this corner here. There we go. There's the bridge. Very nice. And then there's the trailer. So we did find shelter. We found shelter. That's good. Yeah, level 5, unless you're playing on misery mode, level 5 protects you from anything that's cooked or man-made. So as long as you've cooked it or it's a man-made food item, it doesn't matter. Alright, speaking of cooked, there's a peach pie. Got a bandage. Sure would love to find a box of matches in here. That would just make my day. If you hold on to it till level 5, yes. No, if you hold on until anything that... So basically, once you hit level 5, Beastie, you've unlocked the magic formula. Nothing that you've either made or cooked or saved, it will give you food poisoning at that point. So yeah, you've basically unlocked the magic of the game. Then you don't have to worry about it anymore. All right, so one of them's locked. Oh, this is gonna be tough. What time of day is it? It's still pretty early. Yeah. So anything you have, Beastie, is gonna be fine. Just hang. That's why sometimes it's good if you get a lot of canned food. Just save it for later. Save it for later. You'll be fine. Okay, so we've got some of that and some of that and some of that. We do not have a lot. I am gonna craft up these 2 old man beard real quick. So yeah, the level 5 bonus beastie is retroactive. That goes back and hits anything that you've got from before. As maybe it's not as foggy outside. It is just as foggy outside. Huh. Okay, that's a deer. That's not any help. I was hoping that was gonna be a dude and maybe he'd have some matches by him, but no. That's not any help at all. Let's just check up here. Yeah, unfortunately we sort of have to go by the Forager's Lament. I was hoping maybe we'd find like a, flare up here. You know, something that might be useful. You never know. Alright, let's go up and around. It's gonna be a long, cold hike, boys and girls. Now, we could have gone the other way. We could go that other direction, I guess. But we're gonna go this way. It's gonna be fun. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be alright. What is it? Where is my...
Did I say I hate being cold?
Yes, you do. Yes, you did. Hold up. Oh. I just went the wrong way. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, Blackrock is probably one of the tougher starts in the game. I'd say it probably is the toughest start in the game, as in my mind, just because of the Timberwolves more than anything. You gotta deal with Tembies, and that's always that always adds a little bit of strife to your start. There's the bear down there. I can hear him. Luckily, we aren't going near the bear. Gonna go to this little cave over here and see if there's anything in it. I wish it would just clear up a little bit. That would be kind of nice. Well, hey, at least we're finding some wood. I mean, that's something good, right? It's not warming us up any, but hey, we're finding wood. So that's good. That's good. By the way, Triplewood, I did see that you subbed up at a tier 2 level. Thank you so much for that support, man. I really do appreciate it. If I didn't mention that before, I really, truly do appreciate that tier 2 sub. That helps support the channel, and I do appreciate that very, very much, my friend. I also found Cure Maple sapling behind that very particular cloth. Oh, yeah. Behind the secret cloth. Secret cloth, hoo-ha-ha. At Grandmother's house. Yeah, I found coffee behind there, cured maples. I found a cured birch behind there once. You find all sorts of things behind there. Hey, Kenneth. Hello over on the YouTube side. How you doing today, my friend? We are struggling in Blackrock right now. Oh my god, the struggle is real. The struggle bus is on. The struggle bus is on. Alright, we have a ad break on the Twitch side right now, so I am going to pause for just a moment after I grab these two cattails here. So yeah, we got a pretty rough start in Blackrock right now, boys and girls. It's gonna be tricky getting us out of Blackrock because we spawned over on the west side of the map. Basically, if you think of the map, you think of the river running down it. The prison is on the east side. There's like the open river, and then there's the frozen river. And the prison sort of sits between those, and we spawned on the west side of the open river, which means that we'd have to go through the steam tunnels to get to the prison. And without matches, that's going to be really hard to do. Without matches, unless we're lucky and find a flare, that's going to be a tricky process to do. We're going to go down to the little broken hut below us here. And then we're gonna try to make it into the power station or whatever it is, the one there right at the dam by the river. But we have a whole pack of Timberwolves between us and there, so I don't even know if we're gonna be able to make it there. To be honest, those Timberwolves may just gank us and we'll be dead. So we have to avoid those Timberwolves to get to it, and that's gonna be tough. That is gonna be a tough road to hoe. I just finished going through the mind on Stalker after watching your guide. I must say, after I came out lugging 50 kilos of garbage, I had zero motivation to do anything else, so I just walked off a cliff. Watched Clownfish before I got here. They're reporting that Sony shut down Concord. Yes. Yeah, Concord has been shut down. It was such a massive failure that it has been shut down. They are issuing refunds. There's rumors it may go free to play, but those are unsubstantiated. I think that's just some people wishing into the wind that that's going to happen, which I don't understand. I mean, they only sold like 25,000 copies of the Concord game, which was an absolute joke of a game to even try to bring out. But you got to realize also that Concord was started, 8 years ago, in the midst of a lot of really wild ideas being thrown around. And yeah, it absolutely is going to be a failure. It was set up to be a failure. It was doomed to fail from pretty much the get-go, because nobody wants that in their video games. Alright, so here is the rope climb that we're going to go down. Thank you for holding through the ad break there. We're back. There we go. We're going to go down this rope climb here. We grabbed a few more cattails. We're going to go down the rope climb here. Down, there's a hut right over in that direction there. I'm hoping the wolves aren't around too. Yeah, probably 25,000 is a very generous estimate. 15K out of that is allegedly PlayStation, but the trophies on PS show only 1,280 owners of the game. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like the game, regardless of how many they sold, the game was a humongous flop. The game flopped hard. And they have nothing to explain for it, you know. I'm not even gonna applaud them for trying something different, because what they're trying is, you know, yeah, it deserved a flop. Let's just put it that way. Okay, come on, flare. I need a flare, or I need a flare or some matches. Come on, baby, flare matches, flare, dusting sulfur. I don't need dusting sulfur. Gosh dang it. The good news is we're returning to a time where games were, you know, people are making games that are fun. You know, that's the good news. You know, You know, you look at like it's fun. It's funny, you know, for those that would rail that, well, people aren't accepting of that sort of stuff. What's one of the biggest games that's come out here just recently? It's a game called Wukong, which is based on a Chinese myth. I mean, yeah, people aren't accepting of that sort of stuff. No, they're accepting of good ideas and fun gameplay. There's our flare, boys and girls, and we are going to light a fire right here and get warmed up and make some water, and we got what we needed. We can now get into the Carter Hydro Dam. We can now get into the prison area through the steam tunnels, and we have a flare, and we'll have water and fire. So that is good. That is a good thing. We like this. This is a good deal. This is a good deal for everybody. Hey, Juckle, how you doing? All right, let's do that. Do that. Get a little water going. Get a little water going. That should heat us up. All right, we got that boiled dry, that boiled dry. Let's go ahead and grab those out. Let's put the flare down. Grab some torches here for ourselves. Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Yeah, it was Pal World. I mean, which is basically, you know, it's so funny because it's like all this stuff that they're hoping to like cram into games has been there all along, and nobody cares. We like games that have good gameplay and that are fun. Oh yeah, that's gonna go out. Tried Wukong, not my cup of tea. And that's the thing, is like, I looked at it, and I was like, I can see the appeal. But, you know, I saw the appeal of Elden Ring. I tried it. It wasn't my cup of tea. You know, it's one of those where not every game is going to be every person's cup of tea, and that's okay. They know the audience they were going for with that. But, I mean, like I've heard Ghost of Tsushima is amazing. I've heard that one is really good. I've never played it myself, but I've heard that game is really, really good. Yeah, I'm going to skip the cattails down there because we're going to make a beeline over here to the... Yes, Planet Crafter got its update, and we're going to be playing in that update today. As a matter of fact, I'm very excited about that. Yeah, I see the Timberwolves right down there, as a matter of fact.
I'm so crazy right now.
Damn it, there's the Timberwolves right there. That sucks so hard. They're right in my way, too. I wonder if you can throw rocks and distract them. You can. Oh, damn it, they saw me. We ain't stopping now. Oh, God. Bye-bye. Effity bye. We made it. Holy crap, we made it. We made it, boys and girls. Oh my God, Becky. We made it. There's some coffee here. Oh, my heart is beating at like 1,000 miles an hour right now. That was freaking awesome. You hear that howl, you hear him coming, and you're like, oh crap, here we go. Suck it, Timberwolves, exactly. Suck it, Timbies. I got my cup of coffee now. Oh, they kill you by 1,000 cuts. That's the problem. It's death by 1,000 cuts with those guys, no strings. They don't outright attack you, but they slowly beat you down because they just nip and nip and nip, and they do lots of damage to your clothing, and they make you bleed, and they don't stop, and it's just a royal pain in the butt. Let's drink some water. Oh boy, that was scary. So yeah, they don't outright attack you like regular wolves do, like pounce on you, although I have had instances where they have done that, but they don't generally do that, unless you just get too close to them, and then they do, you know, if you like charge them, they can go into aggro mode on your butt. Alright, there's some wood for us. Nice, we got a little more wood. I have never ever taken this way to get to the... Okay, so there is a fire. There is a place here to build a fire.
I need to find a place to rest.
You know, I'm just gonna... Well, I need to find a place to rest too, which is gonna be harder. What holds them back at best? Flares and torches do. Fire holds them back as well. That looked like something we could pick up. But yeah, fire can hold them back pretty good. But you have to have the fire going. There's the crux of it. You have to have a fire going, which is difficult to do if you don't have matches. Like, we don't have matches right now, so once our fire goes out, we're screwed. We got to keep a fire going almost 24/7. But yeah, fire, torches, they're just like normal wolves in that instance, but the way they attack you is just annoying as crap, to be honest. So yeah, they're just like normal wolves for that sense, but they do that swarmy packy thing, which is just annoying as crap. Don't let him get away! Get him! He's a bad guy! I'm the bad guy. Alright, maybe we get something out of here. Nope. Maybe we get something out of here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of episode 4 myself. Episode 4 to me was kind of meh. It wasn't horrible. I just wasn't a big fan of it. Okay, we've already been there. Yeah, we got to go this way. Is this the way that we go? I can never remember. This was always crazy. I was telling Blaze to throw torches just in front of the timber wolves for double morale damage. He said it's harder than it looks. Now I fully understand how hard after trying it myself. Yeah, the timber wolves are supposed to be afraid of torches, but they aren't. It's hard to get the torch to basically hit the wolf and scare them. It's very hard to do that. Okay, so from here, where do we go? This could be our biggest challenge, is getting the hell out of this place. Yeah, because this just leads us back to here. That takes us out to that takes us out there. This is not where we want to be. That's just a loop there. You couldn't do it even once, Shiv? Yeah. They're just tough little puppies. Okay, I think this might lead us out. Yeah, if we just keep going straight. Because we have no way to sleep right now because we don't have a bedroll. So we have to go out into the yard. We gotta go out into the yard and then walk around. Walk around where the wolves are over to the sleeping area. Where there's beds. And I have no more matches either, so this is gonna be fun. And we're hungry too. We have oh, we got 20 cattails. We're not doing too bad on food. Yeah, the infirmary is the bed. Yeah, that's our first bed. Is in the infirmary there. I mean, theoretically we could go into the yard and sleep in a car, but we'd need to build a fire there. And that's gonna be tough.
I am too tired to think straight.
Yeah, I know you are, darling. But that's why we're gonna drink our coffee that we got down to a little bitty bite. There we go, so we can heat it up and get another cooking skillet from it. Because why not? I cannot believe we've made it this far, to be honest. I really can't believe we made it this far. So there is the, this is the place with the Blackrock memo. I'm gonna check the truck here and just see if there's anything inside of it. Gloves, nice, and we got a piece of food. Okay, that was worth it. That was well worth it. Okay. Now we could go for the prison. We could go for the prison bed. And maybe there'll be matches in the prison for us. I don't know. Because there is a bed inside the room that the warden is in. It's an option. We could also make a fire here, which isn't a bad idea. Trying to think where the next fire pit after the... Oh, we just got matches. Our run is safe now. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, yeah, let's start a fire here real quick. Let's do a fire here. We're gonna cook up some of our coffee so we have energy. Yeah, the warden is pretty far compared to the infirmary. I was just thinking, Shiv, that we would have another chance of finding matches in the warden's area. And the warden's area is going to be hard for us to get to once our torch goes out. But now that we can actually build a fire here and make a little more water and get a little coffee made, we could go sleep in the infirmary tonight. Let's heat up this coffee too. Let's drop that. Drink the rest of that down so we get the cooking skill up. Anything that you find, any coffees that you find, you can go ahead and get a cooking skill up from. Yes, it does have a hat. Thank you very much. That is awesome remembering there, Mikhail. That good job remembering that. Yeah, I had forgotten that does have a hat. So we got hat and gloves now. Got hat and gloves on day one. I like it. I like it a lot. I dig that very, very much. I don't think I can cook. Yeah, I can't cook anything but the Pinnacle Peaches. Alright, is that enough water to keep it? No, it's not enough water to keep us going for a day. Although there is toilets in there, so that's not bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some torches. We're probably going to have to stave off some wolves here to get to the infirmary. Oh my god, we are skating by, boys and girls. Skating by. Hey, you know what? We could get a, the tactical vest. We could get the ballistic vest out of here, and then we could wear that. Save ourselves from some injury, maybe. You never know. Yeah, we're just gonna grab as many torches as we possibly can. We did find that box of matches, which is just that just right there is an amazing find. Got that in the truck. So that means that we can relight torches and keep torch walking later on. So we're gonna grab a whole bunch of torches here. Alright, there we go. We'll close that door behind us. I'm gonna grab a rock. I can't see crap out here. Okay, we got in here. Woo! Alright, alright. We're everything's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. The moose is up in Milton. I want to hunt the moose, but the wolf just wrecked my health. I missed my shot. Oh, no. Yes, wolfies can do that to you. No wolf talon, does that mean the bear is up? He possibly could be. That would be unfortunate. That would be an unfortunate situation. It could just be that they're very tired and they're all being quiet. There's one wolf howling. Alright, let's hope for some foods in here. Hey, we got a candy bar. We got a skillet. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's something there. It looks like a sack of taters. Yeah, it's a sack of taters there. Potatoes. Got 2 potatoes. Got a jar of salt up on top there. So now we can cook up ptarmigans if we needed to. It is loot time. Yeah, it is looty Rudy time. Let's do it. We might as well, since we're here. Alright, so there's nothing up on the shelves. We did get a skillet, which is great. Not that we can really use it right now for cooking anything too fancy, but getting the skillet does allow us to have the opportunity later on. Oh, there's the water. There's the water. Do I cook any recipes? The recipes are at my go-to, Shiv, because Interloper has a very limited amount of flour and cooking oil and stuff like that. Is I usually go for the pies that give you more, oh, toolkit too, wow. Okay, Blackrock is being kind to us. I usually go for the recipes like the meat pies, the ptarmigan, the venison, those pies, because they give me the most, they give me that carry bonus, which is very important. I also, the prepper pie, if I can ever find the prepper pie recipe, I usually go for that one. I don't usually go for the rose hip or the peach pies, unless I'm trying to boost cooking skill, because peach pie can give you 3 cooking skill ups, which is pretty cool. You can get a skill up from peach pie, or you get a skill up from cooking the peaches. You then get a skill up from crafting the peach pie into the pan, and then you get a skill up when you get the peach pie out of the pan. So you get 3 skill ups off of 1 can of peaches, which is pretty damn cool. Alright, we're gonna eat that. We're gonna eat this. Wow, we got 6 liters of water out of this place. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat down my chips and stuff, because why not? I'm not gonna try to starve myself right now. I have not checked. Panda, we just spawned. We're on day 1. We've not had a chance to check anything here. We're lucky that we're alive and made it to the prison. Because we spawned on the west side. We spawned over on the west side of the map and had to work our way up to the trailer, then back around to the little broken down house where we found a flare, made a fire there, made our way into the substation, through the steam tunnels, and then here into the prison from the steam tunnels, where we found a box of matches in the truck at the prison. I just keep saving peaches for Lily's pancakes, which I've yet to cook. Alright, we're good to go. Oh, there's still crazy wolves out there. Is it still? Oh, it's still sort of nighttime. Still sort of nighttime. It's kind of daytime too. Oh yeah, the aurora's still out. Look at that. That is very pretty. Let's see if we can get a cool picture of that before it goes away. I'm too encumbered to climb. Hey, Farmer Mark's doing good, my man. Doing good. Okay, let's see if we can get a cool picture of this here. Looking out on the Blackrock. There's a that is a Hadrian moment right there, boys and girls. Got it. Let's take another one over on this side. Got it. Yeah, the wolves are crazy, man. The wolves are crazy. Got a note and the dusting sulfur. There's nothing else up here. Yeah, the wolves are still a little nuts. They have this weird cooldown time. I will be playing some Planet Crafter later. Yes, it came out with its new update today, so that's kind of exciting. Arrgh. He's still kind of feral.
I'm not sure I'm hearing much more.
Let's take this crate. Is there any cloth I can break down here? Never really looked before, but figure I might as well see if there's any cloth I can break down. No, no, no. So this lets us out up here, which doesn't really do anything for us except let us around that way again, which I don't really want to go that way. Not right now, anyway. So I think we'll go back inside. We can get to that on the other side there. I'm not really that excited about it. I was just seeing if there's any cloth. Yeah, there's cloth right here I can break down. Nice. Yeah, they added a rover to Planet Crafter. Yep, and we'll be exploring that today, as a matter of fact. I don't know if I have the ability to make one yet. I don't know if I'm high enough level to do it, but yes, the rover has been added to Planet Crafter. Get out of here, you dirty wolf. You dirty beggar. Close that door. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a bear over here or a wolf over here. I'm kind of scared. I did play some of Baldur's Gate 3. It just was too chonky for me, Crimson Raider. It was a little bit of a chonky game for me, to be honest. Okay, so there's no wolf over here, or no bear. There's a wolf. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we got that closed. Okay. Woo!
Do I get back home? We'll warm up soon.
Okay. Apparently the game is getting mod support from Larian. Oh, that's cool. I've never been a big modder, so I don't even know what Larian is. Showing my ignorance there. I don't even know what that is. Is that I have no idea.
Wonder if I can drop it out of this gear.
Yeah, we dropped a little bit right there, my dear. There you go. Oh, Larian made BG3. See, I am so knowledgeable. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was fun. There was just way too much of that game for me to stream it. I think I would have had a lot of fun with it off stream, but on stream it just consumed me a little too much. It was just a little too overwhelming. But it is a fun game. It's a beautiful game. They did a great job on it for sure. Yeah, I know. I'm a big dummy. I'm a big dummy. That's alright, though. I'm okay with it. I don't keep up with studios very much. Except for Hinterland. I know Hinterland. That's what I know very well. I've played Dungeons and Dragons since first edition, so. And we stream Dungeons and Dragons every Thursday, or every other Thursday on the channel, so. And that's 5th edition, though. I've been playing D&D since it first came out. The original, like, D&D, like the red box edition. Alright, lots of books in here. Lots of books. Alright. And that door goes in here. Oh, I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like it, Crimson Raider. It's just that gameplay-wise, it's a lot of game. It's a lot of game. And, games like that, I tend to get sidetracked in very easily. Because I just want to do everything in it. And, stream-wise, it never did well for me. People just weren't interested in watching me play it. That's the other consideration, too. Is every time I played it, I would go into, like low teens of people who were wanting to watch me play it. Some of it, I think, had to do with people didn't want spoilers at the time, so maybe that would be different now, since most people have played it, and nothing would be spoilers, really. And so some of it had to do with that. And other parts of it just had to do with it's not what I usually play on channel. So, hey, Honora, hello. Well, it only took 3 arrows and broken ribs with that moose's mine at level 1 archery. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, there's a towel here I could break down, but it would probably make my torch go out. I don't want my torch to go out. So we're gonna go into the bowels of the place here. There's some medicine down here. Very nice. So yeah, for me it wasn't so much a decision based on me not liking it. It was just a decision more based on what my audience was interested in watching me play. And it's rather foreign from what people like to, watch on my channel, so we can go up there, but I don't really want to. Some more books here, but I really don't care. Let's throw that torch down, grab another one. We got a bazillion torches right now, I think. Yeah, we got 21 torches.
I'll take it.
Yes, I'll take it. And we got a bedroll. Blackrock start is looking up, boys and girls. It's looking up. We now got a bedroll. Did I miss something behind it? Possibly. We'll be going back. We got to go back right up there afterwards. Just remind me when we get up there, Kenneth. I may have looked at chat for a second while we were doing that and missed something behind the bench there. Yeah, I know. You can't carry much more because we got all of our good stuff on us. Isn't that awesome? Things are getting better and better. I'm not minding the Blackrock start so far. I mean, other than the Timberwolves. Feel like I have to use entire revolver mags on a moose and he keeps going. Yeah. The moose tends to not go down on the revolver. I mean, you can kill him with the revolver, but the chances are very slim that you'll kill him in one shot with the revolver. And since he doesn't bleed out, it doesn't matter if you fire 100 shots into him. If that one shot's not a critical, he ain't going. He ain't going anywhere. Alright, not seeing anything in here. There's a little lantern oil. That's kind of nice. Yep, Planet Crafter got their major update out, and I've already downloaded it. We're ready to go for later today. And yeah, and they got a new DLC coming out where they're going to introduce a new planet that you can go and explore and build and terraform, so that'll be kind of cool. Alright, what did I miss back here, though? I missed something back here. Oh, yeah. Some accelerant and a 100% torch. Yeah, the vehicle hit the main part of Planet Crafter, which is kind of cool. Yeah, a second planet, or it may just be a brand new adventure. I mean, from what I was seeing on it, it looked like it's just like a brand new place that you could crash onto. So now you have an option. Do you want Planet A or Planet B? And congratulations on the moose kill, by the way. That is very, very awesome. It's always fun to get a moose kill. Now we should... Hey, there's a blue flare. That's awesome, too. We should get a stem in here somewhere. There's the stem. Some gunpowder, which is also accelerant. Hey, Laka. Hello, hello. Another note, which I'm not going to read because I just don't care. Stuff inside cells that we can't get into. A tin of murder fish. Oh, it's 65% too. The ballistic vest, which we'll wear because why not? We don't have anything else. We might as well wear it, right? If you cook the smuggler option, you get caught and they throw you back on another planet. Oh, okay.
Carry this load for much longer.
Some more murder fish and a book. And some more water. And we're overweight. And we're overweight now. By quite a bit. By quite a bit. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on us. The ballistic vest, good God, that thing is so heavy. That thing is just ridiculous. Clothes do weigh less if you wear them. Yeah, if you look at our clothing here, if you go into here, it's worn. So if I take off this, now I have 6 kilos in backpack, 1.38 worn. If I wear it, I just have 5.88 worn. So it's a significantly pretty good amount less because the ballistic vest is 6 kilos by itself. And wearing it, it weighs less than, all of our clothing worn weighs less than the ballistic vest by itself unworn, if that makes sense. Which is something they needed to put in the game for a long time. I don't think clothing should weigh nothing, but it used to be that clothes did weigh the same if you wore them or if you had them on your back. The Cougar? No, Cougar won't be back for a couple months probably. He won't be back probably till they update the game again. I'm guessing, Pagan. I have no knowledge at all, but yeah, I'm just guessing. My network is about to be upgraded. Cable modem much faster than what I'm currently using. Oh, that's awesome. Very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, the cougar probably won't be back for months. It's not going to be something they're just going to tweak. They are slow with fixes and updates. Oh, they always have been. Where have you been for the last 7 years? they're always slow with updates and fixes. And it's not Pagan. You got to understand. It's not like they're fixing. It's not like they're just fixing the cougar. They're going to be dramatically changing the way the cougar's entire mechanics work. They're basically starting from scratch again. So it's not like they're just rewriting 5 lines of code and throwing them back in there. Yeah, it's a complete rework on the entire cougar. It's not a fix at all. So they're going to be spending some time doing it. And Hinterland's never been fast at doing anything. That's never been their thing. They've always been very slow, Pagan. Always very slow. and that's just part of them being a small studio and not having lots of money. So behind the warden's desk, you say. Something behind the warden's desk. And behind that desk or behind this desk here? Or was it under the warden's? I don't see anything. I'm not seeing nothing. Unless I'm just blind. But yeah, it's gonna take them a little while, Pagan, but they'll get it done. I don't have too many worries about that. They'll bring it back in. The cougar was an interesting idea. It just didn't work. It wasn't, in practicality, it just didn't work out very well. So hopefully, when they bring it back out again, it'll be a little bit better. They'll do something. Yeah, it's a glorified cabin fever that ruins clothes and does weird damage, and it had that weird effect where you would take, like, you could start bleeding in the middle of the night and just die, which is just kind of like, I don't know, that just seemed kind of the middle finger to a lot of players. But I think Pagan, they'll rework it and they'll make it a little bit better for us. So I'm fairly confident it will be a lot better when it comes back out. Excuse you, Mr. Wolf. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes your face. Will certain loot still be guaranteed if I play Voyager, like backpacks or whatever? Well, the backpack is a guaranteed. That is always in the same place. So that one, yes, you will always get the backpack in that same exact spot every time you go there. So yes, in that instance, guaranteed. Backpack and crampons, yes. Most of the other loot in the game, though, Crimson Raider and Voyager, is completely randomized. I mean, I'm sure there's some algorithmic thing that tells it where it's supposed to be, but overall, it's completely randomized in Voyager. Look at this, just slowly walking along. Hello, Mr. Wolf. No, don't go that way. That's the way I wanted to go. Yikes. So yeah, Pagan, back onto the Cougar. I'm imagining when they do their next, like, update and add in, the next map or whatever, that's when they will actually bring the Cougar back and give us the reworked Cougar would be my guess. I don't think they're going to release it any earlier than that. No, 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 no. Stay away. But, I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Perseverance Mills is my guess as to when they're going to bring the Cougar back, but I thought this map was part of the Far Territories. This map is not part of the Far Territories. Unless what map you're talking about? Blackrock? No, Blackrock is not part of the far territories. Blackrock is a completely, that is a part of just the regular game. Oh, Sundered Pass? Yes, Sundered Pass is. It's the final part of the far territories, but not the final part of Tales from the Far Territory. Tales from the Far Territory, they still have safe house customization to come out. They have a few other bits and bobs that they have to bring out that they promised with Tales from the Far Territory, including the Cougar being back in the game. Now, the Perseverance Mills will be part of the story mode, and that's probably going to be a free expansion they add to the game, because that's part of the story. Perseverance Mills will not be in the Far Territory, though. Perseverance Mills will probably be on the far side of the map. Let me close the door here real quick and get out to here. My guess is Perseverance Mills. Can I not look at the world? Okay, why can't I look? That's weird. Perseverance Mills will probably be on the side of the map between Desolation Point and like Ash Canyon area. Would be my guess. Yeah, the Far Territory. The Far Territory expansion shiv has nothing to do with Perseverance Mills or the story mode update that they still have to do, so. Once they fulfill their promises with Far Territories, will they be done with the game or make another paid expansion? Depends on what they feel like doing. And people bitching and whining at them will probably make them less inclined to make another DLC. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm hoping they will, Crimson Rider. They've had their struggles with Tales from the Far Territory. If they do make another paid expansion, I think they've learned a lot from Tales from the Far Territory. And I think the biggest criticism I have of them with Tales from the Far Territory is they should not have promoted it as a DLC. They should not have promoted it as a DLC. They should have promoted it as a future expansion pack that would have certain features that they would roll out over over time, because DLC kind of implies that it's ready to go, and it wasn't. It was never meant to be a ready to go thing. They missed deadline for DLC packs. Oh yeah, well, Pagan, to be completely honest, I knew they were going to do that from the get-go. Hinterland has never been good at meeting deadlines, and their biggest downfall is that they put any sort of time frame on themselves with deadlines for Tales from the Far Territory. They should have just been like, hey, this is, if you're buying this, you're buying the expansion pack for the next couple of years. These are the things that we're gonna bring out. That you can look forward to, and we will be releasing it over an extended period of time. We don't know how long that's going to be, but we're going to release it over an extended period of time. And I think that would have been a much better way to approach it than how they did. Because I think they were kind of setting themselves up for failure by announcing it as a DLC, that it was going to be out in a year. I was kind of like, come on. Hinterland's never been able to keep deadlines, ever. I can't remember the last time they actually kept the deadline. So that to me just seemed kind of unfeasible. After the prisoner, you can explore anymore to BR, you're going to get out of Dodge. We're going to try to get out of Dodge, Kenneth. I mean, our goal is to get out of Dodge. And that's our goal for tomorrow in the game, is we're going to try to get out of Dodge. So, and Pagan, honestly, I believe a lot of the criticism towards them is honestly justified. I don't think it helps. Encourage. I mean, especially as how to put this kindly, as reactionary as Raphael can be towards criticism, I don't think it helps the situation at all. Hey, Marley, how you doing, buddy? Because he doesn't, Raphael does not take criticism very easily or very well most of the time. And so I don't think it helps a lot, but you know, people online are going to say stuff online. The one thing I'm glad about is, you know, if you've noticed over the last year or so, Raphael has been a lot less online presence than he was before. So he's kind of staying out of the forums, staying out of the tweets, and that sort of stuff, which I'm very happy he is, because I don't think he does well responding to people. He needs to be the CEO that's not responding to people all the time. And so I think it's good for him to be out of that sphere. I think it's good for him to be out of that sphere, because when he was involved in that, nothing ever really went right. But, you know, it's one of those things, too, that, you know, Hinterland is a smaller studio. Not that that's an excuse, but I understand why they're a little bit slower with stuff sometimes, because they are a smaller studio. They have a staff, but, you know, it's not a huge staff. It's not like AAA. So I've always held to the stance that they've never really, you know, they've disappointed me, but in the end, they've never really let me down with most things. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're going to come through and give us what we, you know, they're going to obviously give us what they promised in the DLC. It's just not going to be in the time frame that they, you know, initially set out. Which hopefully they've learned from that. They've learned not to give, like, hard deadlines like they did with that, and be a little more conservative on saying, hey, we're going to have this out at this time or whatever. Because I think that just sets them up for failure. It really, truly does. Alright, so we got another recycled can here. We're just kind of leaving stuff behind. I'm trying to get myself down to a semblance of a decent amount of weight. Not exactly where we are at, but, you know, hey, that's just what we're doing. Let's go ahead and prepare up these mushrooms real quick. But, yeah, I mean, the Cougar, I feel, like somebody said in chat earlier, I feel the Cougar was a little bit rushed myself. I think they should have worked on it a little bit more. Maybe looked for a little bit of feedback from the community on it. A little bit of feedback from some people who had playtesting, you know, abilities during that time. They weren't really looking for developmental feedback at that point, though, so I get it. But they probably should have, because I don't think the Cougar was really well thought out. So, did Hinterland release any information about an update? No, they have not. Which I think is smart on their part. They are wising up to not releasing it. You know, release it. They're not giving any release information until like a week or so before they're ready to actually put it out. Because it always, in the past, has got them in some trouble, releasing that information a little too early, and then things fall behind, and then they kind of, you know, suffer the consequences of that. So, hey, Chicken Butter, how's it going? But you know, Pagan, I completely understand the frustration. I do. You know, it's completely justified. I'm not saying that it's not. But I guess I've learned to be very patient with Hinterland, because I've dealt with them for a long time, and I know how they function at this point. When you had early access, you only tried Misery, or you saw the Cougar too? When I had early access, Panda, we only had early access to Misery, and then I got really sick. I had pneumonia, really bad, for about like a week and a half, and so when they gave us access, they did give us access to the Cougar, but I never really had a chance to mess with it, because I was really sick during that time, and I wasn't streaming or recording or doing anything for about a week and a half. And by the time I got, I got well, it was pretty much done deal. There was nothing I could really do. I got a chance to kind of play around in the world with the Cougar stalking me, but unfortunately at that point, we didn't know that I was in zone of contamination. And we didn't know that the cougar would not spawn in zone of contamination. It was bugged and wasn't spawning in zone of contamination. And so I was kind of hosed at that point. So when you get so into Long Dark, you get pneumonia in real life too. Yeah, I know. It sucked. It sucked hard. So yeah, Zach and Thomasina did mess around with the Cougar in early access, you know, with their early access to it. So they were able to play around with it and have some fun with it, which was awesome. And Zach had actually talked to Hinterland and like given him a few ideas of, you know, how it may not work real well, but unfortunately at that point they were basically just giving us a early look at it. They weren't really looking for developmental feedback on the idea. They were basically like, hey, you already have early access to Misery. We're going to open it up so you can play a little bit around with the Cougar and the new path, you know, Sundered Pass as well. But they weren't really, like I said, they weren't really looking for developmental feedback at that point. So yeah, I've already had pneumonia twice this year, Marley. I'm hoping not to get it a third time, for sure. For sure. It's not fun. It's not fun. The drugs they put you on aren't fun either, so. Alright, we're going to eat that down, or drink that down. Yeah, I'm going to need to find some food here pretty soon. Yeah, it's been a rough year for me. It's probably been the sickest year I've had in a few years. I mean, the funny thing is, I made it through all of COVID. I didn't get sick once during COVID. I wasn't really sick at all during COVID. I got a little cold or something, but I never got COVID. Never had any problems with that. Then the pneumonia comes and gets me. It's like, really? Really, game? Really? That's what I said. Really, game? In real life, I was like, really, game? We gots to go. We gots to go, boys and girls. I'm gonna take 1 more liter of water just to have it. I've got a decent amount of wood on me. I'm actually leaving sticks behind here, which I don't like doing, but that's just the way life goes sometimes. Hey, Wolvies, how you doing? No, I'm not coming over to see you guys. I don't like you at all. You're very mean. Let's go in here real quick and see what's going on. Sorry, I'm being parasocial again. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Oh! My mind has just gone to mush. Why is there a frozen wolf quarter? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. No, I've not killed any wolves. What is that? Why is there a wolf quarter in the stairwell? Yeah, I guess the prisoners were desperate. Maybe the reason I never have found that there before is you notice it's already at 46%. Usually I don't come here till late in the game. And something that's in a wolf quarter like that, a bag of meat like that, will disappear if it goes to 0%. So maybe that's just an early game thing you can get in here, but you can't get it late game because it's already disappeared. That could be a thing. That is so strange. I don't think I've ever been to the prison this early. I mean, it's only day 2. You think it's always there? I've never paid attention to it. I've never seen it there. Someone else lives here? Yes, that could be true too. Got some more painkillers. Nothing else here, nothing else there. Can't use the microscopes for anything. We can search the trash can. Better throw down my torch and grab a new one. There we go. It's the Sasquatch update. Yeah, I guess. Jeez. Okay. Alrighty. That's just totally wild. I'm not gonna do anything. I can't eat it. I can't eat it. It'd kill me. It'd kill me if I ate it. Alright. Oh, let's check this coal bin real quick. Piece of coal. Tinder. Like that. Now, sometimes there's a wolf out in this yard. He's not always up. That's the weird thing about this wolf. Is sometimes he's up, sometimes he's not. Oh, we got ads? Okay. Let's go sit in the car. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Yeah, but overall, you know, going back onto the whole Hinterland thing, overall, I've always been very pleased with what Hinterland has done. I mean, heck, they gave us free updates for how many years to the game? When I started playing the game, there was 6 zones in the game, and now there's over 15. And if you include Tales from the Far Territory, there's even more. So I've never been disappointed by what they've done. I understand people's frustration with how slow they are, but then again, I'm a patient person with developers most of the time. I'm not one who's like ever too upset that it takes them a while. I would rather them take a while and make something good than rush the cougar and put it out when it's kind of in a crappy form. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I'd rather do that than you know, put it out in crappy form and not be good. You're disappointed in the cheat death feature. I think it was unnecessary to me personally. Cheat death doesn't belong in the game. But that, you know, that's just me saying that. I mean, I know there's people, and Nora's one that likes the cheat death. There's people who appreciate having that ability in the game. I don't like that it's in the game. I don't think it belongs in the game. To me, it was always a selling point that it didn't have something like that. If people were like, hey, what makes the Long Dark unique? It's like, well, it has permadeath. Once you die, you lose everything. You have to start over again. And there's no other game. There's games out there that offer that as an option, but there's not games that demand that on every difficulty level. I think with cheat death, Anora, I probably would not be as against it if it was not. I mean, it's not in Misery. I don't think it belongs in Interloper either. If it was in Stalker, Pilgrim, and Voyager, all right. I guess I'd be okay with it. All right, back from breaks. Let's go ahead and get back in. We're sitting in the car still. Let's search this glove box up.
Looks like I made it through another night.
And yes, you do get to choose whether you want to do it or not. You do get to choose whether you want to do it or not. But, yeah, I think there should be a toggle for it where you can just toggle it off, sort of like Scurvy, where you can just be like, nah, I don't want to even have the option of cheat death. Couple pieces of wood, I like that. Oh, I didn't check the trunk here, did I? There you go. How do you get ads? I've never seen an ad on Twitch. Well, if you're running an ad blocker, you may not see an ad on Twitch. Although I don't know if they're immune to ad blockers or not. I have no idea. I don't know how ad blockers work. I don't want the choice. Yeah, you know, it's just too tempting. But, you know, at least I mean, from what I've heard, they've made the cheat death function penalties, you know, pretty tough as well. So maybe it hits everybody a little bit different, Chicken Butter. And it could be that I think you have to have been watching the stream for a certain amount of time. There's like a grace period when you first come into the stream. And if they have ads for your region as well, that is true. Hey, some herbal tea and a candy bar. I need that because I'm starving. I'm a starving Marvin right now. Yeah, some countries don't have ads. That is true. Smoochie, hello. How's it going? You know what? I think we need to cook up a tater or two. I'm gonna use my accelerant because I just don't care. I just want the fire going. There we go. That'll also allow us to do a few things here. 10 seconds, you already got a sprained wrist. That can happen. Alright, let's cook up the... Actually, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? We have a skillet. Let's cook up the... Let's cook up that tater there. There we go. There we go. Just grinding some Final Fantasy X in a little bit. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Are the other things like backpack crampons that are consistent, or are those the main ones? Those are the main ones that are consistent throughout different gameplay files. I'm gonna grab another book just because I like to have a book to light a fire with. Oh, I do have the practical gunsmithing book, so that's kind of cool. How long would it take to do that? 45 minutes? Okay, let's do it. There we go. Let's get our tater. Yum, yum. We'll eat that tater, too. Let's grab some torches out of here. We're getting a little heavy, but that's okay. We're going to go down and pick a bunch of cattails down here. Oh, boy. And then we got to try to get out of this zone. Although I sort of want to go to the Bricklayers Retreat. I kind of want to go to Bricklayers, because I know there's more stuff there for us. Bricklayers usually has some pretty decent loot at it. I'm kind of tempted to risk it for the biscuit, boys and girls. What do you say we risk it for the biscuit today? Where's the forge in this map? There is no forge on this map. This map is forgeless. You are a long dark veteran. Tell me how you deal with scurvy in a long run game. It's necessary to live a couple days in an area with a fishing spot, or is birch tea the way to go? I would say fishing is fishing. If you're gonna do a long term game, Pagan, I would say do some fishing throughout the game. Like, you know, do some fishing here and there, and gather yourself some good fish on lakes and stuff, and then you can just kind of go back. Once you start to get the scurvy risk, you can pop by a lake, grab a couple fish, choke them down, because you'll probably have cooking 5 by that point, so it won't matter if the cooked fish is at 0% or not. You'll just be able to choke it down and you'll be good to go. Sometimes the moose can be here. I don't see the moose today, though. So that would be my advice, is do some fishing throughout the game. You know, if you're in Coastal Highway, fish for a little bit. Maybe get like 10 or 15 fish and put them out on the ice after you cook them. And then you know, and then if you come back through that area and you need to, you know, take care of your scurvy or whatever, you got those there. I would say, though, try to avoid it as much as you can. You know, gather up as many cattails as you can and just kind of choke some down here and there, because that will take care of, like, you know, short-term vitamin C loss. It won't, you know, you won't really have a hard time early game because there's lots of teas to drink, there's lots of cattails to eat, but I understand what you're saying. Later in the game, you're going to run into that problem. And so, yeah, having those little stores of fish throughout the world, you know, will probably help you. If you can have a little store of fish in Coastal Highway, maybe put a little store of fish in Pleasant Valley at the Pensive Pond, maybe have a little store of fish over in Timberwolf Mountain up by the Crystal Lake. You know, in Hush River Valley, you could have a little store of fish out on the Monolith Lake. Especially now that you can break holes in the ice, that gives you a lot more opportunities to fish in areas that you may not have thought about fishing before. So that there's that option as well. Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna. No, you ain't gonna eat trees. I've got cattails for you. They're kind of fibrous. They're kind of like trees, I guess. They got a little fiber in them. Alright, so I'm going to show you the little back route out of this place. We're going to take the back route out of here. I don't want to go through the front route. There's timberwolves down that way. We may even run into them here. We may even run into the timberwolves right here. Although there's a deer here, which kind of makes me think the Tembies are not up in this area. Okay, good. Yeah, with the deer up here, the timberwolves are probably not up this far, which is a good thing. The moose marks are here, though. So interesting. We could have a moose here, but we don't. That is quite interesting. Because usually early in the game, if you have no way to hunt the moose always shows up. The moose just basically shows up and taunts you. Endlessly. This does mean that the moose won't be at the bricklayer's house at all, so we don't have to worry about him there, which is good. Our torch is about to go out, so let's get that down. Get a new torch here. There's two reasons, well, there's several reasons to walk with a lit torch. I won't say two, because there's more than two. The first reason is that it sort of protects you a little bit from wolves. As long as the torch is going and you don't get too close to a wolf, they won't attack you. They'll stand there and growl at you. You can drop the torch, get out a stone, aim the stone at the wolf, and scare them away. That's a really great reason to carry a torch with you. Another reason to carry a torch with you is that it does give you 3 degrees of warmth bonus as long as you have it lit and you're carrying it. Now, flares and lanterns do the same thing, so you do get 3 degrees of warmth from them as well. Because, like, right now we're at -11. If I throw the torch away, we're now at -14. So it's not, you know, it's not like keeping us warm, but it is keeping us warmer. So another good reason to carry. The other reason to carry the torch is that you have a ready-made way to start a fire. So this is the little secret path up here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is a little secret path here. So you want to get up as high as you can on this. Let's see, can I get up higher here? Yes, I can. Okay. All right. Don't break your little wrist there, my dear. This is a very hard place to get up, though. This will take us a hot second. So yeah, the warmth, the ready access to a fire, and scaring away wolves are 3 very good reasons to carry lit torches with you. And it saves on matches, too. That's the other thing. You save a lot of matches that way. Can I get up here, please? I can get up this little lip here, which you can do. There we go. Got it, I think. Yep. I think we got it. Almost. Oh, we gotta throw that down and get another torch out. There we go. Get that torch lit. Did we get up there? Yes, we did. Excellent. So you have to kind of skate up that, and then you can cross this log. This is what we were aiming for. Let's eat a few pieces of food, because I don't want to risk not getting well fed. Oh, boy. What's the difference between the timber wolf and the regular wolf? So regular wolves, chicken butter, they will stalk you, and they will just follow you until they feel they have an opportunity to attack you. Timberwolves will kind of surround you, and they'll do this whole, they do a whole morale thing with Timberwolves. Timberwolves have a set amount of morale. And if you can kill them or scare them enough, their morale will break, and you'll be able to scare them away. But it takes a little while to do that. The best way to break their morale is to kill most of them. Scaring them away is not very easy to do. Alright, here is a good source of food. We also can cook some teas up while we're here. I'm not sure how much food this deer has on them, but we're going to do it because there's a cave right nearby us. So let's get that fire down. Let's use the gunpowder as accelerant. Flares scare lanterns, torches, or flares scare wolves. Lanterns do not. Flares scare lanterns. The flare scares the lantern. But yes, also the difference between timber wolves and regular wolves is 300 curse words. That is true. All right, let's go ahead and get some water going here. Let's get a tin of coffee going here. There we go. 83%. We can't do anything to that deer until he's not frozen. So flares do. Does aiming a gun have the same effect as aiming a rock? Yes. Pretty much aiming any weapon, if you aim any weapon at the wolves, whether it's a flare gun, a regular gun, a revolver, a rock, whatever it is, a bow, if you aim any weapon at them, that will scare them off. That will give them the heebie-jeebies, and they'll run away. Drink that down to a little bitty bite as well. There we go. Now we have 2 little tiny teas. I don't need to boil the water because guess what? I have water purification tablets on me. Huzzah! There we go. 54%. So we do 1 more tea up, and that should get us good. Oh. No. I'm not going to use that. 14 minutes till melted. 18 minutes for that. Perfect. How can we not get a fire from lamps in the game is beyond me. I've always wondered about that too, Panda. I always have wondered about that as well. Now, we do have a pretty good amount of those, but I'm going to get that cooked anyway. All right, we got some double feathers. You always want to pick your feathers up before you harvest the animal because they will drop more feathers a lot of times. So, why do I make rosehip tea? Is it for the food or the pain treatment? I make it for the food and the water later on. I have actually a lot of pain medication right now, which is hilarious. 18 minutes till boiled. I'm just going to take that off. We'll go ahead and fix that up real quick with our Aqua Pure. Because this has 27, 29 minutes. I'm going to take that in 40. Interloper, the Goldilocks of game difficulties. Scared away a pack of wolves with a revolver, not using a single shot. Nice. Let's eat that down. Get that boiled. I'm not going to take the gut. The hide is the main thing I wanted. The gut is not very important to me. I'm going to grab some torches out of here. We're just going to go over to a cave here, build a fire, and camp for the night. This little secret pass will take you. You can go down that rope into the river if you wanted to. We could go down that rope and go up to the Blackrock mine if we wanted to. I just don't see how that's going to benefit us. Other than I guess it would give us the note. That would be interesting. Nice thing is there's a cave right here. We can rest in this cave tonight. We could go for the Blackrock mine. We could do it. I'm taking all the paths right now that avoid Timberwolves, so I think I have enough fuel to sleep tonight. Yeah, I got 2, 3, 9, 34 sticks. Yep. If I make 2 liters of water into coffee or tea, is it the same weight? No. It gives you the same hydration, but it weighs way less. That's the thing. The hydration and you get hydration and food from it, but instead of 2 liters, it'll weigh 0.8 kilos.
Come on, little fire.
So 2 liters of water weighs 2 kilos. 2 liters of teas, if you turn that water, because it takes 0.25 liters of water to make a tea. And the tea weighs 1/10 of a kilo. So, there you go. Steam tunnels, no Timberwolves, steam steel tunnels. Also, the Prepper Cache in Milton had me... Okay, that's not working. You know what? Let's use... You know what's gonna work? We use the Practical Gunslinging book. Yeah, the Practical Gunslinger book sounds good. Thanks to your info, I knew that I was safe in Poacher's Camp from the bear as I heard him. He was very near. Yes. He can't get you there. He can't get you in the Poacher's Camp, thank goodness. That would be really bad if he could. Alright, there we go. There we go. 10 hours of sleep right there. We'll be traveling at night, but fortunately there's not that many wolves down there at this time of day. Let's go ahead and eat that. Let's see where our health is at. Where's our health at? Health's actually good. We'll get all of our... I don't need to eat that or drink those because we're going to get our health back anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and drink some water. Well, there was a saw inside the body. I think you found a murder. Yikes. Yeah, I don't want any saws inside bodies. That sounds bad. Books early game are very good. Yeah, books Black Strider, especially the books like the fishing books, the sewing books, the archery books are really nice early game. Okay. So there is an Aurora out, which is bad. That's very bad. That's bad news. That's very bad news, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and just get a fire going. Let's get some teas going on. Eat a few cattails down. We'll get more cattails at the bottom. The bear got me near the foreman's retreat. I couldn't see him, and when I heard him, it was too late. Yeah, the bears. It's so funny because I remember back long ago, the bears were so loud that they could be a kilometer away from you, and they sounded like they were coming over the next hill. You would hear them. You'd be like, "Okay, where's the bear?" You're looking around. You don't see the bear anywhere. They used to be so loud, and now they're like so quiet that they just sneak up on you. Half the time they're just sneaking up on you, and you don't even know they're there. Which I don't know which one I like more. I mean, they put the bear crows in there for a reason, but now the bear crows are so quiet, it's like you don't even hear them. Do I have anything to make? I do have a prepared rosehip I can make up. Let's do that. Yeah, so the bears in the game, Crimson Rider, they always have crows that are circling around above them that are cawing. And it used to be that those bear crows were super loud in the game to the point where it was bad. And now they're like really, really, really quiet. And so unless you actually visually are seeing the bear, you generally don't hear the bear crows at all, which is kind of bad. I don't think I have anything else I can make. I can make the tinder plugs if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I think I have tinder plugs still. Yeah, I got 7 plus that. I only got 2 sticks in that left right now, so. Is the Aurora over? No, the Aurora's still going on. Why did you have to have an Aurora tonight, game? This could be really bad for us. Our fire's almost out. But how can bear crows fly? They have no feathers. Good point, Gasbeard. So if I see crows circling, it doesn't mean free dead body. Not always, no. Sometimes it means that it means other things. It means that there's things circling that you probably should not be involved in. I got drops, so I got 2 liters of unpurified water, but I have these purification tablets that I'm just going to utilize and get those out of my inventory and get some free water there. Now it could get very cold, and it could get very, very cold back here. It doesn't help if we move further back into the cave, but I'm just going to do it for the sake of argument. I forgot to drop my deer skin, which makes me sad. It's probably going to be pretty cold in here. One thing I could do... Yeah, it's a little bit cold in here. Pair that up. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. We should be able to sleep through it and not be completely cold by the time we wake up. Is the aurora still going on? That's the main thing. I just can't go out during... Yeah, damn it. God dang it. Stupid freaking aurora. Okay, the aurora should be gone now, which is good. Grab our stuff. Get our torch. We aren't overweight. No, we aren't overweight. That's awesome. Drink some water. We are going to go for the cave, boys and girls. I've decided it. We're going for the Blackrock cave. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to go get the code for the Blackrock area. And we're going to get boom cans as well. And we'll get more cattails this way too, which is always a good thing. Better safe than mauled. Funnily enough, if I hear crows but don't see any, I always assume it's the bear nearby. Where do you find the hacksaw? It depends what zone you're in, and they're a lot harder to find these days, Scobira, than they ever have been before. Hacksaws used to have very specific spots, and they've done a lot of hiding of the hacksaws. Hacksaws are hiding underneath furniture. They're hiding on floor pieces that look exactly the same color as a hacksaw. So they're very hard to see if you're not paying really close attention to it. Really hard to see. So you have to kind of pay attention to your surroundings. You'll find them, but the Carter Hydro Dam will sometimes have one in it. You'll sometimes find them in the Trapper's Cabin is a good place. Trapper's Cabin is very well known for its hacksaws underneath the chair right as you come in the door. So those are a couple places you can look. Underneath the stairs as you're going into the lower dam that has that big stairway that goes up. Sometimes it'll be there, sometimes it'll be by the workbench. The hacksaw sometimes appears in Pleasant Valley, in the barn, under that table that's right by the truck there. So there's a few places you can find it, and Timberwolf Mountain actually has a pretty good chance of getting that as well. Yeah, see, it's not showing any ads on my side. That's so weird. That is so weird. We're just picking up stuff. Nothing I can do about it at this point. Yeah, I don't see any ads coming through on my side. That's so strange. Take it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Desolation Point at Hibernia. Yep. I still remember the first time I played this game's story mode. The first mission from Trapper's Cabin was one of the most impressive things. I'm gonna try to not light my torch here if I can help it.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Oh, well, then, yeah. Now there's the ads. There's the ads now. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even see the timer. Thank you for the follow there. We're gonna take a little pause here while the ads run. Yeah, each difficulty mode has its own loot tables. Yeah, spawn locations do vary a lot. A lot. HRV has a guaranteed tools. Yes, HRV. If you go to HRV, there's always a hacksaw inside the cave with the wolf by the bedroll, and there's always a heavy hammer up by the fire signal. So, yeah, and there's another hacksaw in the HRV as well. So, that is totally a thing. Totally a thing. Yeah, it looks like the ad break's happening now, according to my thing. So, we're just going to take a little break here from the action for a second. Get up and stretch, everybody. It's stretchy time. Let's get up and stretch. Let's all get up and stretch together. See, I got my Twitch shirt on. Got twitchy. I'm all twitched out. Oh, let's get the stretch in. Oh, goodness gracious. Woo. Get a little stretchy boo. Get a little stretchy. Grab a snack. I'm going to go grab a snack real quick. I still got a minute to go. I'm going to go grab a little snack. I treated myself to a whatchamacallit bar. A king size. Because it's good to be the king. Good to be the king. Hold on, my mom's calling me. My mom accidentally dialed me again. All right, let's get back into it, boys and girls. Not night vision, regular vision. There we go. Questions are, Crimson Raider, questions are always good, anytime. Anytime, I never mind questions, especially about Long Dark. Today's Kingside candy bars are the same size as 2 Fun Size were when we were youth. Yes, they are. Hey, Magic Jack, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the bits there. I appreciate you too, my friend. Thank you so much for the 75 bits there. I appreciate that, or 20 bits. I appreciate that very much. You're Magic Jack 75. Okay, there's Mr. Wolfie Boy. I don't know if he's gonna see me or not. Oh, he will, for sure. For sure. I get him to go over there. Yep. Okay, you go over there. And then when you get there, I want you to go over that way, too. Little wolf manipulation there. We like to manipulate the wolf a little bit. He was in our way. We had to get him going, you know. We had to get him out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the 999. Spartacus Maximus with the 58-month ruse. Thank you, Spartacus, for that 59-month resub there. Holy crap, my man. Holy crap.
Spartacus Maximus 55 just resubscribed for 58 months.
I salute you, my friend.
Raveheart.
All right, we got a little fuel here. Let's get a fire started because we're really cold and we need to make some coffee. Oh my God. Another box of matches. The game loves me. It loves me. It really, really loves me. Everybody's like, streamer loot. That is streamer loot right there, boys and girls. Totally streamer loot. Totally streamer loot. But thank you again, Spartacus, for that big, huge 58-month resub. Streamer hacks, I know. I hack the game so much. I do. I'm such a hacker. I'm such a hacker, man. You know me. I hack things all the time. I'm so up on the hacking stuff. Let's get all of our coffee cooked. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to smash that open. I was trying to get the coffee. There we go. So I'm in the barn in Pleasant Valley. I have the heavy hammer. I want to get to Desolation Point. Do I follow the road right or left of the barn to Pleasant Valley? So you're at the barn. So if you're standing on the side of the barn with the, there's two tractors. If you're standing on that side, go out the other side and face the easiest way, Beastie, is to cut straight through, but that's kind of hard to do. So you'll want to head out to the actual road and go down the road to the left. If you go to the right, you'll go back to the farmhouse. If you go to the left, you'll get to Thompson's Crossing, and then it's right up from Thompson's Crossing there. Beware, though, there are wolves there. Very nasty wolves. The easy way is hard. Yeah, it is. It's the most direct way. But I'd say go from the barn up to the actual road, the paved road, and then take a left. That will get you most directly to where you want to go. No worries at all, ma'am. No worries at all. I would say, just in my estimation, I would say until you have probably 500 to 700 hours in this game, minimum, you won't really have a good grasp on the maps. Like, you maybe can get one or two down real well, but to actually fully understand how to get around on most of the maps, I would say it's probably even upwards of 1,000 hours that you'd have to play before you'll actually get a full understanding of how they all work together, or how it all works moving around them. It's a big game. There's lots to it. There we go. Well fed, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm nice and rested. Let's add a stick. Grab a torch. And let's go. There's one rope, and then there's another rope. We have two ropes we have to climb to get up there. Oh, go away. I don't like you, Mr. Wolf. I don't like you. You're very mean. I'm at 28 kilos right now. I think I'm going to leave a liter of water down here. And the wolf will get scared off when he sees where you put the torch while you climb. Right in the butt cheeks. Oh, yeah, that feels good. That feels comfy right there. Oh, and now we're getting a storm. Well, at least we got up here before the storm hit. Because if the storm had hit while we were climbing, that would have been bad news. Or before we were climbing, that would have been bad news. Because then the wolf could have been like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and gank you now. Woo! Woo, baby. That's a blower out there. Luckily, there's a cave at the top here. And then we can also go for the mine, yeah. I was turning it down just a little bit, Alex. That storm, I mean, I got headphones on too. That storm just, I wish there was a volume, and I always have wished this. I wish there was a volume control just for weather effects. So you could turn down the weather effects, because unfortunately, the weather effects are all part of the, they're all part of the general sound of the game. And so you can't get rid of the weather effects without getting rid of the rest of the sound. Which just is annoying as crap. It's very, very annoying. Yeah, Alex C, what did you just say? What did you say? I can't hear you. Huh? Yeah, Alex is like, huh? Huh? What was that? What was that? What did you say? I can't hear you. I can't hear you over the howling of the wind. The wind is howling out there. It's very loud. It's very noisy. God damn it, you kids and your howling winds. You know, back in my day, the wind didn't howl so much. It more had a whoosh noise to it. It whoosh. It didn't howl. Nowadays, it howls like crazy. It's very bad. All right, let's see what's inside Mr. Cave here. I doubt there's much, but there's a little stash that can be back here. We got a can here, which I don't need. We got a soda, which is kind of nice. We got a little bit of fuel. Very spiffy, very special. Let's go ahead and drop some. Let's drop this fuel here because we are not going to need it for right now. We are going to make a run to the actual. We're going to make a run. We're going to run for the border, boys and girls. That's what we're going to do. You know, the wolves told me the other day they didn't like the blizzard, Molly. They didn't. They said it was very bad. It was in bad taste. The wolves were like, we're the only ones that should howl out here, not the blizzard. The blizzard howling, they're stealing our agency. And I agree with them. There should be only one howler in the game. It should be the wolves. All right, let's grab these rosy hips here. I like rosy hips. Hey now. Yeah, we're losing a little health for this, but that's okay. We're gonna grab all this crap. Now, if there wasn't a blizzard, there'd be rabbits up here that we could kill and eat. But there's a blizzard, so there's no rabbits. Yay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Yeah, I'll just drop it off down here. I didn't drop the deer pelt. Oh gosh dang it, you gotta be kidding me. The Blackrock ready to suffocate guide. Yeah, well, you know, we know better now, Zylock, what not to do. We know better what not to do now. I have to get this rose hip. It just bothers me. It bothers me that the rose hip and the cliff are so close. Look at that. That's all climb. I'm looking right at the rose hip. I gotta look off to the side to not get the rose hip. That's just so goofy as hell. I wish to hear the song of their people, such dulcet tones embedded in their serene howl. Exactly. Boopy boo. I could go down there and get a bunch of coal, but I'm not gonna bother right now because we can get it later. We just have to drop it in here anyway. Into the mine! Mine. Okay, I'm gonna drop this deer hide before I forget to do it. There we go. Bye-bye, Mr. Deer. We're just gonna kind of look around in here. So see, now that we have the noisemaker, we got the blueprint unlocked, which I think that right there is a cool freaking feature. The blueprint's unlocked, we can now make noisemakers. Marine flare. You know, I'm just gonna use a marine flare because I'm not gonna use them to defend myself against wolves or nothing. Dang it, somebody drank that can of soda. That makes me sad. Alright, we got that down. Let's go down here. There's a nice 100% torch for us. Some lantern fuel. A can of spray paint. Bugger off, game. Hey, look at that. We got an arrow shaft and a feather. It almost gave us an arrow. It wanted to give us an arrow. But it wasn't going to give us an arrow. It was like, no, you don't get an arrow, sucker. Boop-a-doo, grab that. Yeah, it does give you an enormous amount of coal, doesn't it? I absolutely hate the look of the blue flare. It bothers me so much. Ah, much better. Much better. So this is the way down. But we aren't going this way right now. We aren't going to do this right now. Is that another piece of coal? Yes, it is. Yeah, you definitely get plenty of coal up here, and unfortunately, you can't carry it all down with you. This game encourages graffiti tagging, I know. Especially when the developer comes out, puts out spray paint, and then goes, please, guys, don't use it to do anything bad. And people are like, do something bad? I would never dream of doing something bad with spray paint. I never, ever, ever would I. Never, ever would I. Never, ever. No, no, no. So we're going to come back out that way, so I'm not even going to bother looting down there right now. We're going to go back out here and dump our stuff. Including, we are going to dump the ballistic vest. That thing just weighs a metric ton. So we're going to take that off of us as well. It doesn't protect us from wind or cold or nothing. So I don't care about it that much. Inappropriate shapes all the way, yeah. You wonder, you notice, Marley, they don't allow us to have free range just to paint whatever we want. There's certain shapes we can make, and that's about it. Because they, you know, come on. It's TOP. It's basic TOP. I mean, that with anything that allows you to draw in a game, it's all a matter at that point of TOP. And for those of you who don't know what TOP is, that's time to penis. Because that's what's going to happen if you allow people to draw stuff in a game. It's how much time until there's a penis in the game. That's just how it is. You just got to look at the TOP ratio, and it would be very high if they allowed us to do that with long dark stuff. It just would. I mean, look at any major game out there that's been put out. And it's always a matter of TOP with pretty much any game that's out there if they allow free range drawing inside the game. Alright, let's drop that. We're gonna make ourselves nice and light. Drop all of our boom cans. Drop that. Now, I may keep those boom cans and try them on the ptarmigans. I've never actually tried boom cans on ptarmigans. I've heard it can take out a whole flock of them though in one kaboom, which I'm very curious to see if it can. All right, we're pretty good on weight now. I could drop the metal here. There we go. And then let's get some sleep. Let's drink down a couple heavy teas. Or a heavy tea, I guess. There we go. Oh, yeah, the bulletproof vest. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to take that sucker off. Drop. Yeah, look at how much that dropped us right there. Yeah, we'll probably... I might just ditch the bulletproof vest here. Because honestly, the bulletproof vest is not that great. It's just not. The bulletproof vest wants to pretend it's great, but it's not that great. Or its cousin, the middle finger. Yeah, time to middle finger. That's a thing as well. We'll drink that sody down. We'll drink down a few more large teas here. Yeah, see, we got like 7 large teas. Drink that down. Drink this one down. That one down. There we go. That got us full up on water. And it gave us some food. We could eat a couple of cattails just to kind of top ourselves off a little bit. We'll go down to like 20. We'll pick up more cattails going through the river, so... Okay. Pick that up. Let's grab a couple of our torches here. Let's see, where did I drop torches? I just want to make sure we have enough torches on us. We probably do, but I just want to make sure. All right. And here we go, boys and girls. The mine that ended my longest interloper run ever. But hey, we're smarter now. We know what we're doing. It was worth the experiment, you know. Will Eggy McKenzie, he gave it all, and he died for the cause. We know what we're doing now, so we can survive a lot better than we did before. Alright, just make sure I didn't miss anything down here. Nope, nothing missed. Nothing missed. We're good. Let's grab out our best torch, because that's going to be the one that we want to have in here, because this takes a hot second. And that puts our torch down, which is kind of goofy. We just drop our torch on the floor. Like, okay, we dropped the torch on the floor. What can you do? I mean, you gotta admit, this is kind of cool. Going all the way down is pretty neat. Alrighty, there we go, and we're out. We're on the lowest level now. Well, you know what would be really cool is if we found like a hacksaw in here. Then it would be like, oh my god, the game absolutely loves me. I mean, we already got, what, 2 boxes of matches from the game. And those weren't even matches that are in, like, what I believe is guaranteed locations. We got the bedroll, which allowed us to do this in the first place. Because without the bedroll, I wouldn't even be attempting this. Because we could have never made it. Alright, to the left is the gas, to the right is possibly a piece of loot. Possibly. Not always, just it's possible. It's possible there could be some loot back here. There's like a bag at the very end that it's possible to be in. But we'll see. I guess we can turn the volume up a little bit because the blizzard is gone. Well, that got dark really quick. That was weird. And then it got light again real quick. This backpack usually doesn't have anything on Interloper, but I always like to check it. Nope, nothing there. I always ask myself about the elevator handles, why would you need to remove it? So that you can get back up. To make sure that you have it, because you aren't going to be taking the same elevator out. The elevator on the other side is a different elevator, so I think it just wants to make sure that you don't forget it and leave it behind and then die and then get mad because of it. I'd be guessing. I can't remember, but when they first came out with Chapter 4, didn't you have to remove the handle manually? I think you might have had to. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I remember there was some problem with the handle. Maybe it was that you couldn't... It was, like, not aligned properly, and you had to... It was offset from where you had to use it. I think also that you had to use it to get the air going as well. I think in the story mode, you had to use the handle in multiple places to get it working right. Alright, here we go. The run through the gas, boys and girls. The run through the gas is real. God, it takes you almost 11 seconds to get yourself out of the gas once you put the handle in. Once you put the handle in, it takes you almost 11 seconds to get out of it, which is just crazy. Second floor, ladies' lingerie, men's hot pants. And a note that we need. Tinder plug. I don't need that, but I guess I'll take it anyway. The men's hot pants are what I'm there for. If you have the gas mask, it is usable here, yes. The gas mask is completely viable in this area. So if you have it, use it. You can just stand in the gas. You can stand in it at that point. There's nothing that can hurt you there. Oh, there's a fire barrel here. I forgot about that. And another torch for you. That's cool. And there is our note. The workshop code is 3445. So we got the workshop code. We workshop the heck out of that. You do not want to fall down here, but there is usually some loots down here you'd like to get. Let's open that up. And there's a little thing of gunpowder down here. Don't fall down here, though, because it could be bad. I would imagine you die if you fall into the pit. I've never tried it. I don't wanna. I always skate around it. Because it seems like a dangerous proposition to me. There is a pry bar. Awesome possum and another red flare. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yes, and we do have the bad verts, so we are going to take a quick pause real quick. Boopity bingity bong. All right, there we go. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, the elevator handle, I don't know, Kenneth. I think there was a reason for it. Let me turn my AC on real quick, too. It's getting warm here today. Supposed to get into the upper 90s. The upper 90s this week. I think by Thursday it's supposed to get to like 99 again or 100, something like that. Yeah, we're supposed to get 92 tomorrow, 99, then 96, 90, and then it goes back down next week. So yeah, it's supposed to be pretty hot rest of the week. So that's gonna be nutty. That's gonna be a little crazy, but that's okay. But yeah, I think there was a reason originally why the handle had to come out all the time, Kenneth, because there is a use for it in the story mode other than the elevator. I believe you had to turn some valves with it or something like that. It's been so long since I played Chapter 4, I honestly can't remember. Because my brain is like mush. Country Roads with a 42-month. I'll get this going there so we can have the little... Oh, dang it. The music's not playing. Country Roads, thank you for the 42-month resub. We'll just redeem Dance Dance for you then. Country Roads, take me home. There we go. Thank you, Country Roads, for that. 42 beautiful months. There we go. And the ads are almost done. Pre-rolls are off for another hour, so we are good to go. Let's go ahead and throw this torch down. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Is that... Okay, I can get it. Okay. Whew. I was like, is that in a place I cannot reach? I was like, that would suck. I have to use another match. Alright. So, let's get out of here. We got the note. So we could... So in a future run, you know, if we did this run, I'm not going to go back to the prison to open that door. There's nothing in there other than we now would have access to it. So that's the cool thing. Stooley with a 59 months. Stooley, when Country Roads, I see your 42 months, and I up you 59 months. Hey, Stooley, buddy, how you doing, my friend? How's it going, bud? It's good to see you, man. It's great to see you, Stooley. I hope you're doing awesome.
Stooley,
Country Roads is great to see you as well.
59 months.
And a hype train just started.
Can I get
and
a dance?
And Faith just subbed up.
Justice for Eggy.
Oh, justice for Eggy, yes. And then Faith just subbed up. She saw Stooley's 59 month, raised him another month, and went 60 months. All right, who's got a 61 month resub? Come on, I know it's out there. I know it's out there. Somebody else to get
Milo just
get it on it.
Subscribed for 60 months.
And that started the hype train as well. You can sub, gift, or cheer up to. You can sub, you can gift sub, or you can cheer, and that will add to it. So it's a coordinated effort to stop you in the middle of the gas. No, I'm out of the gas at this point. There is no more gas for us to even worry about now. We got through the gas. The gas is done. I just pause it anyway. I would just pause it anyway. There'd be no way. No way I'd die to the gas. Not on day 5. Not on day 5. We ain't dying no gas. Unless Will McKenzie was like sniffing his own farts or something. I mean, you know, I guess he could die to the gas from that, but that'd be kind of weird. That'd be kind of weird. Weird. Yeah, I'm not taking the ballistic vest. It can stay here in the cave. I ain't taking that ballistic vest with me. It's a cool little Googa, but on Interloper, honestly, on all difficulty levels, I don't see the ballistic vest being a viable item with all the other accessory slot things that we can get. The ballistic vest, it weighs too much, and it's only usable in a certain situation. After eating all that bear meat, wrapped in a bear hide coat and sleeping in a bag. Nice. Eat bear meat, sleeping in a bear skin bedroll. There we go. Yep, Blackrock vest, you're gonna stay. You know what? Just stay right on the snow there. That's fine. You can stay right on the snow, my friend. Sorry, as I tried to say, Twitch says you can't have that for 61. Have that 61 for a few more days.
RC0 just subscribed. I have 2 months instead of 61.
Thank you for the sub for 2 months, Panda Daisy. I have 2 months instead of 61. Well, thank you so much for that resub there. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for that, Panda Daisy, for 2 months. You subbed up for 2 months. I appreciate that. You're so lovely. Panda, thank you so much for that resub there. Hey, 2 months is gonna lead to 60 months. See, that's the thing. It'll eventually lead there. It gets there eventually. Okay, so if I can find some coal here. We always have to push the bucket. Gotta push the bucket, push the bucket, push the bucket. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Push the bucket. Oh, there we go. Whee! Whee! It's just a little graphic thing you can do in the game. It's nothing special. Just something you can do. It makes you feel good. Another cotton toque. Lovely. I like that. I like that. We got another cotton toque. Who knew Ath was a swinger? Hey now. After 500 days without a shower, poison gas is the least of Will's worries, as his BO must be toxic. Yeah, but the wolves still seem to like me, even with toxic BO. The wolves are all over me. So it can't be that bad. Can't be that awful. The wolves like me. Alright, so been very successful this run so far. I've been actually shocked by how successful this run's been. We survived our initial spawn point, which is in a place I've never, ever spawned in this game before. We have survived that initial spawn point. We got to the steam tunnels, got through the steam tunnels into the prison, looted up the prison, got some matches at the prison, which saved our bacon yet again. And then we came out from the prison and came over here and got the note so we could go back to the prison and get into the secret room if we wanted to. We don't have to. And we're probably not going to. There's no point to it. There's nothing in that room other than the milling machine. And that's not going to do us a damn bit of good. And now we just got to get out of the zone. I'm almost thinking, though, we go to the Bricklayer's Retreat. I'm saying we give it a shot anyway. We attempt to go to the Bricklayer's Retreat and see if we can get what's there. Because there could be a coat there, there could be a jacket there, there could be a a sweatshirt. And then for bricklayers, we could just go straight down into Timberwolf Mountain from there. Accelerant? Oh, that sounds fantastic. Let's get some accelerant on that fire. There we go. Alright, let's drop the deer hide before I forget to do that again. There we go. So yeah, I think we'll try going to bricklayers to see if we can make it. Let's go ahead and throw some coal on there. That fur can go on there. Reclaimed woods can go on there. Some of these sticks can go on there. And then a cedar and some... What, we got 40 some pieces of coal. Holy crap. Go to the bricklayers retreat. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing can go wrong. Everything's gonna be okie dokie. It's not like there's wolves there. There's not like there's timber wolves that hunt around that area or anything. What's the worst that could possibly happen, right? $40 coal. Here comes the gaslighting. Hey now. Let's sleep as long as we can. Thank you, everybody, for the hype train. We had 4 subs. I appreciate that very much for the 4 subs during the hype train there. You guys are awesome. You guys and gals are awesome. Awesome and amazing. All right, let's drink that down. Get some food and water back. You could go there and find your bricks ain't laying down no more. That's true. We could. All right, let's go ahead and drop. There we go. That should let us pick that up and still be underweight. Oh, that's what we could do. I've got a crap... Oh, well, first of all, one thing we can do is we can drop the 1 kilo handle that we don't need anymore. We can do that. We can also drop a bunch of these crappy torches that we don't need anymore. There we go. We can do that. We can now pick up some coal. We can get all of our coal. There we go. Huzzah. We've got coal, boys, and we're good to go. That's how you get the coal out of there, baby. Just drop your stuff until you can get down to weight. Yeah, we're still under by like 1.5 kilos, so very nice. It was very nice. I mean, we now have what, 39 coal on us? I earned a hype chest. What? Batter up emote. Oh, I got a batter up emote. Look at that. I got a batter up emote. A choo choo. I got a batter up emote. So you can get some cool new emotes. They actually have new emotes for the hype train now. That's cool. The hype train emotes got a little old after a while. They ran out of emotes. And once you got enough hype trains, you had all the emotes. I got a little batter up dude. He just does his little batter up thing. It's like batter up. The nice thing is going down the rope does not cost as much as it costs to go up the rope. So going down the rope will tire us out way considerably less than going up the rope. So. We got that bottle of water at the bottom here. A bottle of water. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. And my pills are down here too. I might as well just take those because why not? Why not? Alright, let's go. We don't have a way to take that birch or maple. That makes me sad. If Pip were here, he would say, bottle of water, is that in that appropriate English accent. Yes, he would. Yep, Pip would do that. Pip would. Speaking of bottle of water, I need to go get some more water. Because I am all out. And my torch is almost gone, too. Hot. Too hot. I'm almost wondering, though, if it's going to be worth going to Bricklayer's Retreat or not. It makes me a little nervous. It does. I'm not going to lie. It makes me a little nervous going there. Because there's a pack of Timberwolves that stand between me and there. What? Well, you know, they're just, you know, that's the English accent that's afraid of consonants. It's just all vowels. Why am I nervous? Because it could kill us. Because I'm not going to go up that way. I'm going to go this way. Because there's more cattails down here I want to pick. At least I thought there'd be more cattails down here. Oh, I'm going to go. I'm just saying I'm kind of nervous about it. We're going. I'm confident we're going to die, but we're going anyway. Look at all the cattails. There's even a burdock root here. And we got a tool to get that out of the ground. Look at us. Look at us tooling that out of the ground there. Sucky thing is I have no way to get rid of the Timberwolves. That I think is the sucky thing. It's like once the Timberwolves are onto me, I guess I could throw stones at them. That's gonna be super duper effective, right? I could build a big fire and throw stones at them. I could stone the wolves. I mean, the torch will generally keep them at bay, but yeah, I do have the boom cans. They are super effective, though. The boom cans are underwhelming to me, but I do have 4 of those, so I guess that is true. That is very true. And boom cans do not take a match to light, so. Boom cans do better than the stones, yes. So if you have to choose between them, I'd say boom cans are probably a better option. Although we're very limited on the number of boom cans we have. We only got 4, and unless you hit a wolf directly with it, it's not really going to do a ton. It scares them a little bit, but. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. I've never really played a lot around with the boom cans because they tend to weigh a lot and don't do a ton, in my opinion. But I can be wrong, and I have been wrong. So, all right, we're gonna go up here and cut across that little bridge there. Grab the rose hips along the way. We are now entering the most dangerous part of our journey. We're going to have a Timberwolf pack to the right of us, Timberwolf pack across the bridge most likely. It's going to get real interesting very quickly. Can I climb that? Thank you. Thank you. Let me climb. Let me climb the hill to my death. Remember the first time a woman asked me if I wanted to go out and get fish and chips, and I was surprised I got French fries instead of potato chips. Yeah, chips means a whole new thing, a whole different thing over there, huh, Kenneth? You're thinking I'm gonna get myself some Lay's or I'm gonna get some Doritos. And she's like, no, you get French fries. And you're like, but you told me I get chips. And they're like, well, yeah, but these are English chips, not American chips. We'll stop at the barn here and get warmed up a little bit. Make a little fire and get warmed up super quick. The pack is over there somewhere. It's over in front of us somewhere. Crisp equal potato chips. Chips equal French fries. You'll take a dozen of each, Dooley. Then she busted out a bottle of vinegar instead of ketchup. Now, the cool thing about this little barn is there's a bed inside of here. So if you're really in desperate trouble, you could actually rest here, and as long as you got a fire, and there's a workbench here too, which is kind of cool. More stump remover. I've just been leaving it all behind. I don't want it. Potato chips they refer to as crisps. Yeah, there's a bed right there. Isn't that cool? Oh, look, we got some lantern fuel. Got a jerry can. That seems like a storm is coming, which might be a good reason for us just to chill out here for a while. Yeah, I say we just chill out here for a little while. Why risk it for the biscuit when we can just stay here and be good? Alright, I do have some rose hips to prepare up, I believe. Yep. A bunch of rose hips to prepare. Holy crap, 10 of them. 2.5 hours of rose hips to prepare. Get some water. Let's get some water to go in there. And we'll cook up these rose hips there. There we go. Alright, let's eat some of our cattails down. We're being I'm playing conservative right now because I know what's coming. And this is the last place I can build a fire for a little while. So I wanted to get a little water taken care of, get that stuff up and ready to go. Throw stones at timberwolves might as well sting. It might as we sting the stones at. It might as well sing the stones at them. Did you hear the guy who wrote the hokey pokey died? Had a big problem at the funeral. They put the left leg. You are awful, Gasbeard. You're awful, man. You're awful. That's not funny at all. Did they put the left leg out? Did they shake it all about? That is horrible. I disavow. I disavow. Jesus criminy. Oh my God. Stooley just gifted a tier 1 sub to Gasbeard.
Stooley gifted a tier 1 sub to the Gasbeard.
Thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub to Gasbeard there.
32 gift subs in the channel.
That joke was terrible. Well worth a gift sub. I think so too. Well, that was very kind of you to do, Stooley. Welcome back in, Gasbeard, to the subby clubby. Let's go ahead and get that done. Go ahead and get another rosehip tea going. 4 minutes till boiled. There we go. A little more water going there, because we're going to burn through it making these rosehip teas. Did I prepare up... Oh, we got cooking level 2. Nice. Did I prepare up my... Oh, why are you wet? Oh, why do I have no shoes on? That's weird. That's weird that my hat is wet. I'm going to drop that hat here. I've been sitting here for a while. It's weird that the hat is wet and it's not dried out yet. That's got me concerned. There, now it's getting dry. That was strange. All right, everything, all of our teas. Oh, we don't have enough water. How many more teas do I have to cook? I've got 2 more. Okay, so let's get just a little more water made, because we now have a liter, so we can do these 3 teas up, no problem. And I could even do up a herbal tea, because why not? There we go. Yeah, I thought they fixed that too, but it like didn't work on my toque for some reason. And I'm not sure why. It makes me a little sad. Makes me reassess my life choices. Alright, so let's go ahead and build this up. There we go. Get ourselves a nice drink of water. Drink of water. And then we can take a little sleep. We'll just use this bed here, because why not? Saves our bedroll. That way our bedroll's not suffering degradation due to us sleeping in it. It's almost morning time. We still have 3 hours on the fire. Do I have any books to read or anything? I don't think I do. No, I don't. I can break that torch down. Now I'm just kind of using up some time till it gets to be light out. Could I repair? Nah, I don't really want to repair the bedroll. I don't have much cloth. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't have a place to put the deer hide down, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I didn't have a place to put the deer hide down because I wasn't inside. I wasn't inside. I do have 10 stones. I think I'll hang on to those just in case. Just in case we run into some baddies. Are we the baddies? We've got skulls on our uniforms. Of course we're the baddies. Let's just pass time for a couple hours. Yeah, there's the Timberwolves there. I think I was too far away, you didn't hear it. Yep, they know I'm here. It's not like they're a big pack, though. Look at that. They're a pretty small pack. See how little they scare with the torch? Little tiny blip on the radar. Yeah, they're just annoying now. Yeah, see, they just keep getting scared. Silver Aku, lots of love, Atheenon. I've been tuned in for a while, but it wrapped up in drywall working. Gonna have to let you go now. Oh, dude, go get your drywall done, man. I hear you. Go get the drywall done, my friend. See, it's not. Sometimes it doesn't even hurt them. Sometimes they're like, nah, we don't care. We just gotta go. We just have to travel. There's nothing we can do about it. Actually, we could sleep for an hour. Technically, they're still on to me, I guess. Oh no, we'll be fine. I just gotta work my way around these idiots. It's more annoying than anything else. There's 5 of them, but their morale is really low for some reason. I don't know why that is. Again, Timberwolves are broken. Why are there 5 of them and their morale is so low? What is up with that? What is up with that? What is up with that? That there's 5 of them and their morale is like tanked. It's like, that is the weirdest freaking thing ever. Who knows? Who knows? The game does not care to explain to me why that is. Maybe you can fake them up by climbing up Timberwolf to goat down. Yeah, you can do a little fake outs there. The thing is that they stay tagged onto you even if you climb onto a cliff. What was my favorite part of Return of the Jedi? Was it when Han blew up the shield generator bunker? I don't. Where did that question come from? Where did that question come from there, Stooley? I'd have to say my favorite part of Return of the Jedi. Oh, I was dealing with Timberwolves. I'd say my favorite part of Return of the Jedi was probably the throne room scene. I mean, that was pretty freaking awesome. That was pretty freaking awesome. Let's see, anything in the glove box? There's gloves in the glove box. There were gloves, boys and girls.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Hey, Godby, how you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to our initial first day of doing our Blackrock start. We've actually had a pretty interesting start so far. It's been very interesting so far. We've done a little traveling. We've been over Blackrock pretty good. We didn't go to the radio hut or whatever you want to call it because it was kind of not in our way. But we got through the steam tunnels. Is it true wolves run from you if you wear a bear coat? Not all the time, but there's a chance they will. Yes, there is a chance they will. It's a small chance, but there is a chance. Also, if you have a bearskin bedroll, that adds a chance as well. any bearskin crafted items that you're carrying have a possibility of making wolves run away. Now, there's no chance it'll make timber wolves run away. We're just talking about regular wolves. Regular old run-of-the-mill, you know, gray wolves. Yeah, wolfskin coat can work as well. But the timber wolves, they don't care. That's just for regular wolves. Timber wolves don't give a rat's ass. Timber wolves are coming for your booty no matter what you do. The Iron Bikini Leia War. I bet it was, Kenneth. I was kind of partial to that too, but you know, as unrealistic as it was. But yeah, regular wolves, they have a very small chance of running away. But it is true. It can work. Let's just say I would not rely on it as your overwhelming strategy to deal with wolves. Let's put it that way. If they happen to run away, great. Chances are they probably will not. Hey, we got another pry bar. Oh, shush-a-bye, darling. We're picking up more cattails. So you don't have to just think about food. You can think about other things. Regular wolves can't bear to see the fur coats. That is kind of true. How do you tell the two apart? Regular wolves are kind of gray and tiny. Timber wolves are big, and they're very light gray, and they hunt in packs. And there's only two places. Well, there's only 3 places now that timber wolves appear. 4 places that. There's only a few places timber wolves appear. In the old world, before Tales from the Far Territory, you'll only run into timber wolves here in Blackrock and in Bleak Inlet. You can now also run into them in Sundered Pass. I don't think, yeah, in Zone of Contamination they don't live. Yeah, so Sundered Pass is the new zone that has timber wolves in it. So you don't have to worry about them in any other zone except for Bleak Inlet and Blackrock. So any other zone, all you're going to run into is regular wolves, and they may give you some problems, but you know they aren't as bad as the timber wolves are. Another box of matches. That's 3. That's 3 boxes of matches, boys and girls. And we got a coat, and there is the 4th box, guaranteed box of matches there. And let's get a little fire. We're actually warm in here? Well, it's +2. That's not too warm. Yeah, in Wintermute they were in Pleasant Valley, but not here. Cotton scarf and that. Do I want to start a fire here? What time of day is it? It's midday. Let's start a little fire here. Yeah, we're going to use a bunch of our lamp oil. I actually avoided PV for a long time after my first survival because of the story chapter 3. I can understand that. Alright, there we go. Hey, General Mom, how you doing? Okay, let's go ahead and we're thirsty as well, so let's go ahead and drink some of our large teas so we get some food and water out of those. There we go. Now, the one upside of spawning here in Blackrock is that food generally is not going to be a problem if you just go pick a lot of cattails. You pick a lot of I mean, we've been surviving off cattails pretty much this entire time. You just got the game yesterday on the Steam sale. Nice! Nice! Well, if you have any other questions, Goodbee, just feel free to ask, because I have a few hours playing it, so I can probably answer your question pretty well. So yeah, it looks like it's on sale right now. It's, what, 40% off, so it's only $11.99 right now. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, cool. And it looks like the other stuff, Long Dark, Wintermute's on sale for $13.99. Tales from the Far Territory is on sale. You can get the whole bundle for $37. You You get the whole bundle for 37 something. That makes you get the full soundtracks. You get Tales, Wintermute, and The Long Dark. So that's pretty awesome. That is pretty freaking awesome. Okay, cool. Well, good to know it's on sale. You got the full pack. Awesome. So, Goodby, here's my advice if you have the full pack. You can jump right into the survival mode if you want to. I'm not going to try to dissuade you from doing that. But if you have the full pack, Godby, sorry. I put extra words in there. Godby. So my advice is play through the stories if you got it. Since you have the story mode, I would recommend you play through the story mode. It will give you a good idea of some of the mechanics of the game. And it also has kind of an interesting story to it. And to be honest, the story, if you play a lot of the survival mode, the story mode is not going to have... It's not going to have as much challenge to you as it will if you go into the story mode kind of blind. And it's not permadeath either. That's the other thing. It's not permadeath in story mode. So it gives you more of a chance to kind of feel the game out and see what you like and don't like about it. Now from there, you know, if you don't want to play story mode, Godby, I would say go ahead and start on like Voyager or Pilgrim or Voyager, depending on how much experience you have with other survival games. It's going to be a completely different thing than any other survival game you've ever played, though. A lot harder than any other survival game you've ever played. So I would recommend playing on either Pilgrim or Voyager to start with if you're just going to do that. I already got killed by a bear and a moose, yeah. And that'll happen to you. You'll die. Dying is part of the game. And you will die a lot in the beginning of this game. That's just part of the thing. Yeah, the only difference between Pilgrim and Voyager is they pretty much have the same loot tables, the same difficulty, except that in Pilgrim, animals will not attack unless you attack them first. In Voyager, animals will attack you first. The wolves, the bears, and the moose will attack you first if they see you and you get too close to them. They're very territorial. And it's a great way to learn the maps as well. So that it's a great map learning area as well. The other thing you can also do is that the game has a bunch of challenges. And the one I would highly recommend for most new players is the Nomad Challenge. It's not very difficult to do the Nomad Challenge if you're an experienced player of Long Dark, but the Nomad Challenge gives you a nice... It tells you to go certain places and live in those places for a certain number of days. And so it'll help you kind of figure out where you need to go in the game, and it'll give you some great POIs that you can like keep in mind for future gameplays when you're playing, you know, when you're just playing yourself. So that's a really nice way to kind of get an introduction into the game as well. And some of the other challenges that are kind of fun and easier to do are like the Whiteout Challenge, the Hopeless Rescue Challenge, the Hunted Part 1 and 2, just kind of whatever your comfortability level is. And do remember the challenges are all permadeath as well. So if you die, you're done. But you can have fun with the challenges, and they'll give you good ideas on how to survive in the game. But yeah, story mode's really good at that as well, especially chapter 1, 2, and 3. They still don't have chapter 5 out yet, so you know you won't get that right away. But the story mode can be really good for helping you get around the game early. It'll give you a good idea of what you need to do. I found a storm lantern. I found a storm lantern, boys and girls. I'm gonna repair that up even. I'm gonna refuel it. Yeah, and that's the thing is, as I would recommend playing whatever difficulty level you feel comfortable at in the beginning, Godby, and then as the game gets too easy for you, I would recommend stepping up your difficulty level and playing on a harder difficulty level. You know, that would be my recommendation. Okay, so that's just blowing it out. You know what we're gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do, because I don't want to run out of food anytime soon, and I like getting some hides early, so we're gonna get that down. We'll take our rocks over here. Speaking of challenges, is there a way to do 4 days of night challenge now? Yes, well, 4 days of night, no. The Dark Walker you can do, but the 4 days of night is gone. That's something that they did for Halloween for a couple of years. I don't know if they're gonna do it this Halloween or not. Well, I guess we'll see. Ooh, we pegged him. Yeah, and you can play custom games as well. The custom games, though, you will not get any feat progress on. So your feats cannot progress on those. Got him on the bounce. Got him on the bounce. There we go. Got ourselves a couple ribbity rabs. Got some dinner, boys and girls. We'll harvest them up for the furs as well, the hides. I'm not going to take their guts because that'll just bring too much attention to us. We'll get plenty of guts when we get down into Timberwolf Mountain. The hides I just want to have early if we can get them. But yeah, custom games are really nice if you're trying to tweak the game in a certain way. But they also don't allow you to earn any of the badges that you can earn later on. So just be forewarned on that. All right, let's go ahead and grab the ribbity rab meat and the hide. I want to play a special event. Yeah, it'd be nice if they brought back the special events, General Mom. It's kind of sad that they took them away, but I understand it from the developer standpoint. I mean, it takes a lot to, you know, make the special event work in the first place. And, you know, but honestly, I'd love to see them just bring back 4 days of night. I think it was a good event. Other than there not being any revolvers in it. I think it was a great event. Oh shoot, my meat's done. Hold up. I forgot about my meat cooking there. God dang it. Yeah, 4 days of night was really cool. They did a good job with that. I liked it. The only part of 4 days of night that I didn't like the last day of 4 days of night. Because the first day was basically all in the clear. There were no animals out. You could kind of skate around, gather gear, not have to worry about animals killing you. And then on the second day, the wolves came out, and remember, it's nighttime all the time. This was the first instance of them having a completely nighttime setting where it never, ever, ever became daytime, which was really cool. But the second night, the wolves came out, and it was really scary. The third night, not only were the wolves out, but there was an aurora going on. The fourth night was just all blizzard, and it was like, oh, okay, well, it wasn't. I wish they had done something different with the fourth night. Like maybe, you know, they could have done something with the fourth night, like make it so all buildings were locked on the fourth night. So you literally had fourth night, it is animals out during an aurora, and you cannot go shelter in buildings. Buildings were unavailable or something. That would have been kind of cool. I would have been totally down for that. Because the fourth night, basically, if you had enough gear by that fourth night, you just basically played for your hour to get the achievement, and then you just stopped. It was like, well, there's no point in playing more. I'm not going to get more of an achievement if I play more. Do I have 4 days of night on YouTube? I believe my 4 days of night is up on the YouTube side. It'd be old videos. Let's see. Yes, 2019. There's 2019 4 days of night on there. And I believe 2018 4 days of night is on there as well. Yep. 4 days of night. There's all the episodes are on there. Yep. So yes, they are all on there. Here I will give you the link to. Here is the, oh, why is that doing that? Okay, let's put that on there. There we go. So here is the link to the very first one. Oh, you already put the link up there. Never mind, you put the link up there. There's the link to the very first one. And then here is the link to the 2019 version. Your voice is much better now. I don't even know what I sounded like back then. I don't even know what I sounded like back then. Did I sound that bad? Did I sound that bad? I must have sounded that bad. Dag nabbit. Oh yeah, that's the mic. That's probably my mic. Back then I was using a very crappy mic. I was probably using my headset mic back then. Cause I always sounded really high and pitchy on stream, so you sound like Ethel Merman. It's probably the mic. I mean, I've smoked cigars before, but I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I'm not a smoke show. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. But yeah, people's voices change over time. Also, depending on what mics you're using and filters and stuff like that, your voice can sound completely different as well. And back then, I think I was using either a headset mic or a different mic than the blue Yeti that I'm using now. So. Now you made me all self-conscious about talking. Now I'm all self-conscious. Nah, I don't care. My voice is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna speak like I speak, and if you don't like it, you can bugger off. As the English say, bugger off. Are you freaking kidding me? I stayed in here because there was a storm. I didn't want to leave. And now there's a storm again. But yes, those are the two 4 Days of Night episodes, or starts of the 4 Days of Night. And basically, the first one, we tried to get as many wolf kills as we could. I think we ended up with like 250 wolf kills or something like that at the end of it. It was pretty good. And the second one, we tried to exceed that number. But here's the problem. Here was the problem with 4 Days of Night. There were no forge runs in 4 Days of Night because there were certain areas that were closed off, including the forges. And so you could only scavenge ammo and use bows and arrows so much because you had to scavenge all the stuff you could find. There was a lot of ammunition in the game, but in the second 4 Days of Night, that was right after they introduced the revolver. And the problem was they put that revolver ammo was spawning in 4 Days of Night in place of some rifle ammo, but they spawned no revolvers into the game. Which led me to ask the big question at the end of 4 Days of Night, why no gun? Why no gun? Yeah. It made me ask those important questions. And I wasn't afraid of it. We built a big sign. We used all of the crappy ammunition we got, and we made a big sign. Somebody can probably find the clip of it. If BK was here, he'd find the clip of it right away. Let's see. Can I find the clip of that? Content clips. That's that. I don't want that. I don't want my categories. There's one out there. Yeah, BK knows where all the good stuff's hiding. He does. He knows where all the good things are going. See, I've always wondered how does he find all the clips that easily? I've never understood how he does that quick. He must have like a catalog of them all or something. He must have like a catalog of them or something. Because they're all named. I mean, they're all named. I mean, you know. I don't know how he does that. He finds them so quick. It's amazing. But yeah, that's what we do. Welcome to the YouTube channel, Godby. Welcome on in, man. I got tons of videos up of Long Dark over there. We've been doing these ready to go guides as well for Interloper lately, so check some of those out if you want to. And if you got a question, you know, if you got a question about, oh wow, so we lost our torch already. If you got any questions, always feel free to ask either in a comment on YouTube or you can ask here. I'm willing to answer pretty much any question about Long Dark, pretty much any time. Even if we're not playing Long Dark, I'll answer Long Dark questions. All right, well, before we wrap up today, we are going to try to get back to the Timberwolf Mountain. We're going to try to get to the Timberwolf Mountain area. I'm going to kind of skate up this cliff here, trying to avoid the Timberwolves if we can. I don't know if it'll work or not. Oh, I always ignore you, Gazbeard. You know that. I saw your tooth comment. But yes, I always ignore you, Gazbeard. That's why. It's not everybody on Twitch, it's just you, Gasbeard. It's just you. You're the only one. It's because I love you, brother. It's because I love you. I'm trying to stay up here out of their way. Oh, I'll probably lose my teeth at some point, Gasbeard. I didn't want to think about it, that's why. I didn't want to think about that, because I probably will lose my teeth at some point. And that'll make me sad. Alright, we skated around the wolves. Alright, we did good. We got around the wolfy boys. Let's climb. Climb, climb, climb. Climb, 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 climb. There we go. Yes. I know it's just me, I'm special. I like the short bus window faster than half did. Hey, my brother drives the short bus. And I'm not even joking. I am not even kidding. Actually though, my brother likes driving the short bus. The special ed kids are way easier to deal with than the normal kids are. Alright, well, boys and girls, we successfully have made it out of Blackrock without dying. We didn't even get attacked. We're gonna make it out of Blackrock, boys and girls. Woo, let's go. Yeah, the special ed kids are not as big a pain in the ass as the normal kids are. All right, there we go. So we got our save point. So I'll show you what so out of Blackrock, this is what we came out with. We came out with a couple pairs of gloves. We came out with hats. We got a windbreaker, which I didn't put on because I'm a goober. We came out with a windbreaker, which isn't the greatest thing, but it has good windproof. So we got a bunch of cattails, which will survive us into Timberwolf Mountain. Got some teas and coffees. We got ourselves a lantern, a toolkit, a bedroll, a couple of flares, some boom cans, some gunpowder, some oil for the lantern. We got some hides. We've got some burdock root, some metal. We got some wood. We came out with, 4 boxes of matches? 4 boxes of matches and a whole bunch of fuel. So, yeah, not a bad start. We'll be heading into Timberwolf Mountain tomorrow because, yes, I am going to stream on Wednesday this week because I had yesterday off. Monday was my day off. I took my mom to a wedding, which was very nice, up in Hood River. I actually posted a picture of the wedding venue on Instagram, for those of you who want to go see it. I posted a picture up there on Instagram. I don't Instagram very much. So for me, that's, you know, it's kind of one of those things. I don't post up on there very much. I did it on the story side, so it's probably gone away by now, but I'll post it up as a regular post as well. But we did do the mine. Yes, we went into the mine on this run as well. All right, well, YouTubers, you don't have an ad, so YouTubers, I'll tell you now, we're going to come back in about 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how long it takes me to go use the restroom, and we'll be back, and we will be, hey, BK, how's it going, buddy? We were trying to find the clip of Wino Guns, but I couldn't find it, because you're the clip master. So we'll be back in a few minutes with Planet Crafter on the YouTube side, as well as the Twitch side. I will see you all in a couple minutes, guys. Take care on the YouTube side. If you come back for Planet Crafter, awesome. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for more Long Dark.